Braden's going to be changing the oil on his 2003 Miata today with some Mobil 1 10W30. He's got a Wix oil filter.
So, this is a milk jug, obviously. Where I put that line there, that's a gallon, 4 quarts. That's how much the Miata takes with an oil filter. So what we're gonna do is just take we're gonna take our oil here. This is a 5-quart bottle, but like I said, the Miata only needs 4. So we're just gonna measure 4. We'll have a 1 quart extra.
I think the funnel measures that.
Yeah, but I only have to measure once.
I think you have to. Is it open? Oh, yeah.
It's going in. So when you change your oil, you're gonna want a 16mm socket. The bolt's just right here. So it's gonna be a little tight. I had to use a torque wrench, longer leverage to get it loose. But once you got it loose, you're gonna put it on. You're gonna want your drain pan at your disposal, and then make sure it's just somewhat in the center of your bolt. Now that our oil has drained, we're gonna put our new oil filter in. So the old oil filter that we're gonna be taking out is right here. So you can see where my hand is. So we'll be taking that out. So it's gonna be a little hard to get to. But just a word of advice, Matthew reminded me, good little trick is to take off the oil cap while you're draining your oil so it goes faster. But anyway, so first things first, we're going to take the old oil filter out. So, might be able to just stick your hand through here. See if you can. So I'm just using paper towels to minimize the spill when I loosen it. Alright guys, so there's the oil filter. This is the old oil filter. You're gonna want to make sure that everything, so here's the new one. You're gonna want to make sure that all that stuff comes out with the oil filter, nothing.
The rubber ring, yeah.
Yep, nothing's sticking to the engine, so it won't come off. But that leads us to our next step, and so this is our new oil filter. You're gonna want to put some, just not much, just a little bit on your finger. You're just gonna want to put it around the ring, so that the next time you need to change it, it'll actually come off your engine. I'm gonna put the new one in. Alright, so I think I've got it. Got it threaded. Yep. You're just gonna wanna kind of torque it down where it's not gonna move. It's real snug, pretty tight. So you're gonna want to be able to take this off eventually, obviously. It's the drain bolt that we're gonna be putting back in. There's a little washer on the end here. It's a crush washer. You're gonna want that on when you put your bolt back in. Just helps secure the little gap, if there is any. You're just gonna screw that back in. Alright, so the bolt is finger tight. Now we're just gonna get it with the torque wrench. Make sure it's on tight.
30 foot-pounds.
That's right, 30 foot-pound-feet of torque. Oh. Go. Just gonna want to hear that little snap, there, little crackle of the snap of the torque wrench. There it is. And bolt is all torqued down. Just wipe any oil around it.
What you don't want to hear is the snap of the bolt.
Yes. Don't confuse that with the little tick of the torque wrench is what you call it. So now we just gotta put the oil in, and See to where that line is. I've measured it exactly 4 quarts, which is gallon. So we'll just pour it in now.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
All right, first startup from the oil change.
Let the oil circulate for a bit. It's gonna have to go through that oil filter.
Yeah, if your dipstick reads high, just run the engine first.
Okay. So you're gonna want to wipe it the first time, and the second time you want to measure it. So you're gonna use this side. It looks pretty good. You're gonna want it to be around that line.
Is it yellow? No, okay.
Oh yeah, you're gonna check the color. See how it looks yellow, golden. That's a sign of good oil. It's not black or brown or anything like that, so it's good.
That's how to change your oil, guys.